Alright, finally get into this video. It's been a long road and we now need to recap a little bit of our Worlds adventure. It would have come out sooner, but some things came along the way, mainly Persona 3, so I apologize for that. But now, it's time to look back at the whole world experience of 2023, or technically 2024, however you want to call it. Now usually I'd start these videos off by vlogging my way on the airport and talking to you guys while it's dark and nobody's out and all that. We're not going to do that this time. That's the old way, this is the new way. Let's not do that anymore. So let's roll it all back one more time and start from the beginning. Finally landed in Japan, got on the train. It was a really nice train ride. Saw some really cool sights on the way all the way to Tokyo. And once I arrived, I met up with this weird stranger. He did show me around Japan some new interesting sights. Met a couple other strangers, roamed around a little bit more, ate some food. All in all, day one was really good. Nothing much interesting happened, so we just continued on, and day two, I finally went and picked up the boy. He flew in a day later than me, and then picked him up, and of course we went more sightseeing, cause why not? Alright, full days of walking in Shibuya.
Yeah.
Mom's a happy camper. We had some really good sushi.
Oh, to die for it. Sushi in America will never be the same and will be just a cheap imitation of what it is.
But why not make a little bit of quick deck opening while we're at it, right?
Right? We're already in Divines area now. Over here. I can't read a single card, but we know what they all do anyways. Oh, look at the little punch counters for the energy.
Honestly, I might have just gotten that product just for that.
Yeah, it's a play mat, rookie mat. I should take this to Worlds. I should take this to the competition and just play on it. Holy cow, it's so stiff. But no foils either. Look, you have the numbers on them. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's the energy counter. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Probably extra copies back. Hey, it's our boy. And one effect, draw, and the new PG, and the tracker. That's going to be helpful for proxy playing. Don't have to have our paper pamphlets. But yeah, overall, that's a pretty cool product. I like that. I like that a lot. What are your thoughts, Phil?
I like it. I wanted to see what you do.
What I do? What, you want me to shuffle it up and play it?
No, that's it. But that was mostly tourist stuff happening at the beginning. What you guys are more interested in is how the world experience is, because this is the Worlds vlog. So let's go straight into the day of Worlds. The one big thing about this the Worlds is, since I was not participating or commentating or just being mainly a guest, I took it upon myself, let's actually interview people. So without further ado, I'm just gonna step away a bit and let Philip at the scene actually take over for a bit. Alright, we got in. And this is honestly, like, let me just real quick do that.
Location check-in has been active on Mushinavi. I repeat,
right?
location check-in has been active on
So many people here. 300 plus players, I think, today?
That is amazing. And what, 8 games?
8 games. English and Japanese versions. Everybody's in here.
Oh, so if you guys don't know, I have the man, the myth, the legend, Bushy Man here.
No, I'm just the guy,
Just the guy. So what are you most excited for this?
Honestly, I'm just ready to see a lot of good games. Like, I mean, last night we had like a reception for everybody, and just seeing everybody come back together again in the Worlds venue. You know, it's always fun in games, right? Like, everybody's kind of chill. Like, today is competition, but like everybody's more or less friends. Make it here to meet old friends, make new friends. And I think that's like the spirit and the beauty of like card games.
What you get next to it is so amazing.
Yeah, and then after that, of course, we stroll out straight into Akihabara. You know, just
Exactly.
look for cards, buy sleeves, and all that kind of thing. So like, you know, it's amazing. It's great.
So yeah, prepare your wallet.
Yeah, definitely prepare your wallet.
I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what's going on, keep you updated. Any notes for the people at home for next year, for example? Give us some motivation.
Give some motivation. Yeah, I mean, BCS season is going to be, you know, hot as usual. I think the games are really growing pretty well. We do see a lot of new faces, and like actually tournament numbers across the world have kind of like gone up a little bit as well.
They really
so
have.
I'm really, really happy to see that. So yeah, I hope to see more people try their best to jump in. And I think if you watch the previous conference, this is something like a BCS 24-25.
Yeah,
I don't know what that's about, right?
You're teasing me because I was like, oh.
What does that mean, dude? I don't. What do you think that means?
It could be a longer season.
Oh.
Maybe I don't know. Like it can be so many things that I can't put my finger on it. And he's teasing me with it, and I love it.
Yeah, so I guess you might have to wait till the next conference to see what exactly that is. But yeah, hopefully we'll see even more players jump in. You know, have fun at these events.
There we go. All right, I'm gonna let you go, and we'll see what else happens on this BCS 2023. I can't wait. All right, let's go around and ask some players what they think and what they're thinking. So, you got placed what tournament? What got you in the invite?
German third place.
Third place? What'd you play?
It was Orpheus.
Are you playing Orpheus now? Okay, there we go. You excited?
Yeah, of course.
What's your biggest fear?
To be honest, X2 drop.
X2 drop.
That's the biggest fear you can have.
There we go.
Yeah.
We got Alex here, winner of where?
Last year's World Championship?
Well, that too. But I mean, what BCS tournament got you here?
Well, actually, the last one.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna talk to Dave later. I can't do the same mistake. But
Oh, good. You're good.
so, you think you're gonna win it again?
That's a loaded question. Nah, I don't know. There is no universe where I would say yes.
There's a universe where you say I want to.
But yeah, true. But I'm gonna damn try.
There we go.
Well, this video is releasing later, right?
It is, yeah.
I'm playing the same deck again.
Hey man, if it worked once, it'll work again. And it's got upgrades.
And it's yeah, imagine how funny it would be.
Honestly, I think the base is gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, true. It was one of the picks I was considering, but I was revolving around these three. And everyone was like pressing me to, bro, it's so funny if you play the same deck again, please play the same deck again. And I'm like, okay.
So what are you gonna do if the opponent next across you starts playing Musha King?
Hope I go first.
There we go.
Hope I go first. Oh, hello.
Look at who we have.
Hello.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, am I?
You are! Out of everybody in the community and among the WCC, I think you're one of the people that a lot of people know.
Yeah. Cool. So what's my name?
There we go.
Oh, damn.
You can't. This man. Everybody knows him. So you excited?
I am very, very excited. I've been looking forward to this tournament for, I guess, a couple months now. Testing a lot, and hopefully, you know, effort is rewarded. Yeah.
You excited to be back in Japan after so long?
Yeah, so definitely better than going to LA for Worlds. Jet lag is not very friendly, but also it's like, I guess Japan has been something that I kind of wanted to go back to, but the last time I went was prior to COVID. Yeah, so it's really, really cool to be back.
I know a lot of people here, myself included, it's their first time in Japan at Worlds. What do you think most people are going to be shocking off of?
To be honest, it's the culture shock. Like going everywhere, just being in Akihabara, like you see it's very different to every other part of the world.
So what got you here? With BCS?
So I got here by qualifying in BCS Manila. I booked my flights for 3 regionals, I think. And I said, well, hopefully I get it on my first try. Literally day 1, I won the whole thing. So I was like, yeah,
Oh, there
pretty
you go.
good. Yeah,
Easy.
yeah,
1, 2,
that's
3.
right. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right, we're here with Mr.
Solemn Vanguard and Yu-Gi-Oh!
and Yu-Gi-Oh. So, how's it feel to be back in Japan for Worlds?
Pretty cool. Hope I don't get sacked.
I mean, you're here for the tournament, but you're also here to just enjoy Japan again, right?
Yes, and make content, hopefully.
And make content, hopefully.
Yes.
So you're playing in Premium, right?
Yes.
How do you like Mega Colony?
I'm a big Mega Colony fan. It's such a cool deck. It's really hard to play. It also has no bad matchups. It's just so strong, dude.
But what do you think people are actually going to pick? What do you expect to see most of?
I still think Mega Colony will be the most played. I just can't imagine why.
Even with, you think a lot of people might have honestly listened to you too much and try to play too many counters to Mega Colony?
No, I don't think anyone will have listened.
He's like five-heading this. I just know it.
No one's gonna listen, and then by round 3 they'll be out, but they were still there. So then Grand Blue and Neo will get fucked by them early.
So I'm not going to ask you what you play. I'll see that for later. I want to keep it under wraps.
Yes.
But anything else?
I'm playing the best deck.
There we go. Well, good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
All right. We went to Vanguard, but now we got to go a little bit to Weiss. Isn't that right?
Weiss Schwartz time.
Introduce yourself, because I don't know your full name.
So my name is Kevin. I'm scripted online. So honestly, really tired. I really didn't sleep too well last night. But yeah, really excited to be here. Everything's been fine so far, except for forgetting my passport at the hotel.
Wait, really?
So hopefully that's there when I get back. Yeah, really excited. Back to the Worlds.
What BCS got you here?
Germany.
Germany.
Yeah, I placed third in Germany back when Slime was still max power. Now it's 99%.
So strategy got to change.
Yes, it's changed a fair bit. I think it's changed more than I expected. I thought the combo didn't do too much for the deck, and that there were enough replacements. I tested a bit after, as it was troublesome finding good replacements. I think.
What do you think of the format? You're gonna have a good time?
I'm gonna have a good time either way, to be honest. I'm here for fun at this point. We're in Akihabara, we're in Japan. You know, if it goes south, at least there's the biggest consolation prize there is. I do have a bit of a high rolly deck, I think. So we'll see how far it goes. Meta's wide open. I think Guilty Gear is kind of scary.
I love it.
It's not been tested yet, as in out in the open. There's no results for it, so I'm kind of curious how far that's gonna get.
BBO, best deck. Shout out to Team Canopus, the best team in France.
All right, they've just started round 1. Everybody's set, everybody's at their tables, and everybody's playing. Looks like it'll be a packed event. Like we talked with Matt, apparently there is about 65 players on average. Certain games have about 50 players, certain games have 60, so forth. So it looks like a really packed event from what you guys have seen, and it's already jam-packed and everybody's ready to go. Some players are going for the top, some players wanting just to have fun. Mix of both, but everybody is honestly in their hearts wanting to compete and get to the top place, because this is BCS Worlds 2023. You want to be on top, you want to have fun, you want to do it all. And as we talked to some people, consolation prize, you're in great, beautiful Akihabara, Tokyo, so at least you got something else to do. Overall, can't wait to see how the results will go. I'll keep you guys updated inside, see what was happening, see what players are thinking, how they're doing, and we'll see how this whole event goes. I can't wait. All right, time just got called for Standard, Premium, and about to be called for Evolve. Sorry, V Premium. Premium and White still have 5 minutes to go. So we're here with...
I'm Bracelin from, I'm Bracelin Digginer.
Yeah. You got which place in which event?
I got third place in Duluth, Georgia.
There we go. Is this your first time in Japan?
This is my first time.
There we go. How do you like it?
It's a lot of fun.
Round 1 just finished. How'd it go?
I played against a View Hero player. His deck filters a lot. I didn't really know the matchup well, but Lon told me little bits on how to beat it. He ended up double healing, which I think CB choked him a lot, so I ended up just decking him out in the end.
So what deck's propelling you?
What deck's propelling me? I'm on Bastion today. I think it's got the best go first, go second potential. Alden draws, Sapient counter charges, just does a little bit of everything. Jujule's kind of the deck to beat, so you got to beat that deck. So you need to have a deck that is built to beat that matchup.
So just like in Premium, you're kind of scared of bugs?
Pretty much. Oh god, Mushi King is also the scariest matchup of this deck. Just any aggro deck, honestly, just shreds Bastion alive.
Oh, there we go. All right, more people from round one.
Hey.
So, want to introduce yourself? Where'd you get, who you are, and where did you get your invite from?
Yeah, I'm Anon. I'm from the Bay Area. Shout out to the Bay Area Vanguard Discord server. I got my invite in Anaheim. I got first runner up there in B block with Bastion Accord.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna assume Bastion Accords is still on.
Yeah, I mean, so far it hasn't failed me. I think even in set 13, it has a really hard time to brick anyways compared to like the big threes, Leonard, Gradual, and Useberg, you know? It's just like, you have a lot of pieces to play around, just like constantly just draw into your pieces. That's like your offense is your defense.
Exactly. So how's the trip so far? From all the way yesterday to today to the event right now?
It's insane. Honestly, it's pretty, like, this is my first time in Japan. I've been wanting to come to Japan for a really long time, ever since high school. I have multiple chances. Family's like, you want to go to Japan? It never happens. And it just so happens that Vanguard is the reason.
Oh, there we go. That's amazing.
It's the best reason ever to come to Japan, basically.
Hello. Hello. So how's it going? Round two.
I got it. Another youth match. Allegedly, he's a famous player.
Yes. Lon faced against Alex, who got first place last year in Standard.
Yeah. So minor victory, but still 4 more rounds to go.
I have mixed feelings because we beat you. You beat, so by extension, technically the team beat the first place, but at the same time, you basically knocked him out of the tournament now.
I know. Yeah, he lost round 1, just bad RNG, and this game was close too. And,
I have mixed feelings now because he's also a friend.
Oh no, I feel weird about it too because he's a really talented player.
So what had you sweating that game?
He on his first grade 3 turn, he did the full gambit, grade 3 drive checks. He only hit 1 crit total, which saves me a lot of grief because both 3 guards are double crit now. I went to 5 damage, and he drove check Elementary instead of a second trigger, which is like, oh, that's free on me on my next turn when I go to grade 4. You could say he said I baited him. It was just my grade 1 effect that calls from top 5. I got the robot and put it behind the Vanguard. I'm like, well, if he gusts effect, he has to eat it because otherwise it's free.
Exactly.
And I had another one in hand, so it just was really good.
Oh, there we go.
He did make me, because of that, I had to ditch with my PG my Forbidal.
Yep.
Which sucked, but I needed to keep the grade 1 in my hand to do the gambit.
Exactly.
It was required, and it worked.
1-1. Keep going.
I would no. Nah, I thought I'd quit now. Yeah, no, we're going to keep going.
I'm just trying to do the same mojo we did in GH.
That's valid. But yeah, no, I'm going to keep going, and even if I get like X2, I'm going to still keep going. I just want to see how good I do over the whole event.
Get a baseline.
Just want to know how good I am in this pool of good players.
Exactly. I don't know if I like this too. 1 second.
Bro, you're too tall, bro.
Damn it. There we go. That works.
Too tall, my guy. Too tall.
Lane genetics. Anyway, round 2. How'd it go?
I'm playing Thing Saver, so I had to play a slow, but I couldn't. I played into Azal Gurgit. I got really lucky because I swing first turn because he GS's.
Right.
I saw his hands has like actually pieces, but I can't damage it now either. No point.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I might as well just punt it. I got extremely lucky because he top deck Howl, but I damage checked both Azals, so he couldn't Superior Ride. And then it was just a shit fest from the whole game. I was like, in my hand I had Byron heal triggers. I know Thing Saver. I was like, had to pitch both. And I had Build Buzzer on board, but I couldn't. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna drop heal, hope, and then either stay at 1 but face down, or I have 1 damage for like Build Buzzer and then draw 4.
Ah, okay.
After GSS, so I was like, okay, that's fine.
So what's the score right now?
X1. I lost round 1 because turn 1 goes ride Tommy, call 2 Banshee. I hit both Banshee effects, so I couldn't damage deny him, and I guarded both Banshees. Technically, as long as he doesn't hit both Banshee effects, I can crash into one and get back a card or two. But I couldn't do that, so I had to give him the damage and I just lost from there.
Gotcha. All right.
I died before my Ding Saber effect even worked. It was so bad.
All right, so now we're halfway already through the tournament. Round 3 for Standard just started. Round 4, 5 for V Premium, Shadowverse, and all the other games. They're slowly starting to get to a halfway point and slowly starting to get to the conclusion. There was a little bit of a hiccup for Standard, something with Bushy Navi, but luckily all the staff did an amazing job to restore it. Everything went back on track, no problems whatsoever, just a little delay, and they're back on it. A lot of players are excited, seeing how it goes. Can't wait to see what all is gonna happen. We're gonna check in with some other players as well, around 4, around 5, see other games, how they're doing, and hopefully sooner or later, we're gonna see the top cut of who all made it to the top. All right, end of round
4.
I'm not losing track, so.
Yeah, it's round 4.
How's it going?
It's all right. 2-2 right now. Both of my losses I messed up, so like that's the kinds of losses I'm fine with because it's like okay, that means I can improve. That means there's like that means that, like I didn't play perfectly, and if I don't play perfectly, I don't want to win.
There's room to go.
Yeah, exactly.
What were the games you got though?
I played against Dave Vecht. I won against him. I kept myself at low damage because I knew of the inevitability of going Chrono Jet. And I kept the Sanctitude in my hand so that when he did go Chrono Jet, I would be able to just block it. But he never went Chrono Jet. He did Grog into Elul, and that I just stayed at 2 damage all game.
Gotcha.
That way, even if he did get to Chrono Jet, he couldn't deal me 4 damage at once. And then the other matchup that I won was Mega Colony Mirror. He rode to grade 3 first, and then I just won because that's a matchup where whoever rides to grade 3 first generally loses.
Because the other guy can stride.
Yeah, because like the moment you stride Gridora in that mirror, it's really bad for the other player.
So this year, I know it's not your first because last year we were together at California.
Yes.
But is this your first Worlds in Japan?
Yes, first Worlds in Japan. This is my 2nd year competing, so I couldn't have played in the Japanese Worlds.
So 2nd year competing in 2 consecutive Worlds appearances, huh?
Yeah.
You're some sort of prodigy?
Maybe, I don't know. Like I was always sort of like just terrorizing people like locals, and like we had these like third-party events that like Bushiroad would occasionally send us stuff, and I was always just terrorizing those with Nova Grappler. Yeah.
All right, in the round, what round is it?
4.
Round 4.
Yeah.
And we got another person that's 4-0 looking to almost go. Oh, let's hope you go all the way, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
What's the spice?
Trickstar, Jiva to Worlds.
Jiva to Worlds.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people favoriting Jurjul, favoriting Leonor, favoriting Youthberg, but they forget Set 13 gave us Nirvana support.
Yeah.
How's it treating you so far?
It's good. It's my favorite deck. I've played it from the start, so my goal was to bring it to Worlds and do well, so yeah.
Have you had, since you're 4-0, you've won all of them, but was any of the games really close or dicey?
Maybe not sure actually. What was my first round? Can't remember my first round. It was Mushi King. Yeah, that was close. That was one of my closest rounds. Yeah, against him. But yeah, that was really close because I had very low hand and was just hoping that he wouldn't put triggers. So yeah.
So what got you to Worlds? What's BCS?
Toronto, BCS Toronto. I won it with Gandiva. Yeah, I just played Dragon Empire.
Yeah, Dragon Empire main all the way.
Yeah.
You gotta represent.
Yeah. Right. Thank you.
Oh, keep going. 2 more rounds. Yeah. Hope to see you in top 8.
Hopefully. Yeah, thank you.
There we go. All right, end of round.
It's been rough.
Round which?
This is round 5? Yeah, round 5.
For premium. For premium.
Premium. I'm 2-3. I won my first round, lost 3 in a row because of either crit, OT. My second round actually was probably the best. I actually lost on purpose, or I lost fairly.
Right.
Round 2. Guy swung at me a grade 1, critical. Rode grade 2, swung at me, critical. Went to Saber, crit. I was like, okay, boss. I guess you're just better. But like, you know, good games all around. Going into the last game, or second to last, DP hit Elder Breath, and I'm like, OTs. So World Finals getting like, you know, the God triggers, but like, you know, it is what it is, you know. Going into the last round, I was able to get Chaos Breaker. They did have to G-assist a few times, but like, you know, it is what it is. Matches were good. We got one more round to go, and you know, I'm not topping, but I'm enjoying myself, getting the practice in.
Exactly. I was actually about to ask that, like, of course, everyone wants to top. It's World. Everyone wants to win. But outside of that, are you still enjoying yourself?
Oh, 100%. I'm kind of like big on the idea that I'm making it to Worlds, and I want to make that like a consistent thing. Like,
exactly.
I'm not gonna kill myself if I don't get it, but like, you know, being able to go to the events, go through regionals, make it back to Worlds is something that I'm starting to see as a good progression for myself in playing this card game. So looking forward to next year. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
You got it. All right, finals have concluded. We got one of the casters for premium here. You want to tell me how was the finals match?
It was a game. It was a game of all time. Genesis Mirror would have never expected that at all. First off, if you were to tell me Genesis Mirror in the finals, I would not have believed you. But oh my God, that was definitely a game. Holy moly!
If I understood correctly, it started off strong, but then towards the end, it was just each player doing the same thing.
Well, okay, so there was one particular deck that plays very defensively, and then there was one particular deck that plays very offensively. But then it started getting to a point where they started doing the polar opposite of that. The offensive player went on the defensive, and then the defensive player went on the offensive. So it was just crazy, absolutely crazy.
So real quick, because a lot of stuff is happening right now at the same time. We got all three events closing up. We got Center Minutes just slowly starting. Overall experience for premium.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Like I mentally prepared myself for so many decks and then just get completely blown out of the water with like decks I would have never seen. But again, that's like one of the things I just love about premium.
So what's the favorite deck you've seen on stream today?
It's actually the one that was that won it. It's Pero DIY's Fenrir deck.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, it's so amazing. When you play it to a certain level of skill, especially with a deck that no one expects, it's amazing.
There we go. Anyway, awesome job casting. You did great.
Thanks, Philip.
And we're gonna see who's next.
Woo! All right.
All right. Worlds has concluded, and we got our first world champion here.
Premium. This one.
It's so beautiful. I'm a Messiah player myself, so I gotta admit that is beautiful.
Yeah. Do you even play it, Messiah? Yeah. Of course you do. Fuck it. World champion.
There we go. So how's it feel being a world champ?
Weird, because it was a very strange game. If you caught it on stream, I felt like I didn't win, he lost. He misunderstood the game, I guess, and what the win condition was with the whole Dreaming Dragon thing. And I think if he played a little bit better, maybe went Force 1, rode more, I would have lost. So it feels like I didn't win, he lost. Yeah.
But it also comes to you recognizing the situation and then playing accordingly, right?
Yeah, no, I guess that's a good feeling. I guess to know I played optimally and I played to win rather than not to lose. But yeah, it's just a bit odd. It'll probably balance out in time. That kind of feeling of bubbly. Yeah.
So how's the whole experience from being in Tokyo, Japan, back here to winning Worlds? Like,
so this is my third go around at Worlds.
Congrats.
Yeah, I scrubbed both the premium last year in like 2019, and I just kind of assumed that this time it wouldn't go well either. So I kind of came in with a bit of a defeatist attitude, and then I was in a bit of a daze until about round 4, and I realized I was like EXO, and I'd like just beat someone and was like, oh shit, I can actually do this, I guess. I mean, at the end of it, it's just a children's card game, but it's a lot of fun, and it takes me around the world, so yeah.
And now we're being first, you get an automatic invite for next year.
Yeah, hopefully it's here again and not LA. LA is a shithole. But yeah.
Any plans for the future? Now, how many more days are you staying in Japan? You're going to enjoy the sites?
Until the 11th. Well, I sold the entry promo, so we can actually do more like Japan-y stuff, like Deer Park, Mount Fuji, all that cool stuff. I might try and sell the winners promo if I'm allowed to. Pay rent. I'm a third year as a student, so nice to stop working.
You earned it, so you can do whatever you want with it.
cocaine and hookers.
There we go. One more time, congratulations. All right. Today has been a Bush Road event. That means Shadowverse as well, and we got our second place Shadowverse winner. How'd it feel?
Weird. I didn't know I was going to this until the last event. I believe I was player 66 of 66 to qualify for this event. Felt a lot like Squid Game. I was the last one in, one of the first ones out.
Hey, and look at what it got you.
Yeah, I'm very happy with the results, and I'm glad I got to kind of shut people up about some of the cards in my list. Kind of satisfying.
So what were you playing and how was the finals match?
I was playing Control Forest with Rose Queen. I was playing Archer. I was playing Rhinoceros, which all these cards nobody's seen in probably a set or two. The finals match was honestly pretty lame. I didn't see a single Rose Queen, which is obviously what the deck does. And for people watching, the Cresselia Lilies revealed 2 Harvest Festivals, and then a Harvest Festival and a Rose Queen. So I just kind of lost because of that, honestly, and my opponent kind of agreed. All good, though. Great games all around, and a lot of my games were very exciting. Third place game, I had 1 HP after they did a Daiwa 3 spell turn, and then ended up taking them out with Rose Queen Burst. Very fun night overall.
Well, everybody does want to win. Still, the consensus of being second in the world is still an amazing achievement.
It's a big deal to me.
Is this your first Worlds or?
It is.
Well, granted, it is the first Worlds of Shadowverse.
I have barely played in any major events. I've played in a few here and there, but never was really trying to get far.
So what you looking forward to now? You still staying in Japan a little bit sightseeing?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got no plans and it kind of sucks, but we'll figure it out.
There we go. Anyway, congratulations one more time. All right, we still have a second place here. It is second place. I know everybody wants to win, but you gotta also put it in perspective.
Yeah.
Second in the world in standard for 2023. How's it feel?
Dude, it's very unreal. It feels.
I've seen most of your matches in the finals. I love what you're doing with Leonor Mask. Is it so? Tell me straight. Is it a Leonor Mask with Evase as an option, or is it just Leonor and both are in?
Both are in. I do what I can. I like playing toolbox decks, so I mostly play Zorga. I'm mostly a Zorga main. I play a lot of like any decks that can toolbox. I'm a big fan of. If you give me an option, I'll do it. My main clan in Premium is Pale Moon and Grand Blue. That helps out.
So I got questions for Leonor, so I'll just jump in real quick with this tangent then. Are you excited for the new Direful doll?
Yes.
Because it's super
dude,
toolboxy.
it looks so, dude, I really want to build it.
So back to Leonor though, I saw your third place, semifinal game. I think if I remember correctly, turn 1, you drew into
Misty Arc.
Misty Arc, yeah.
Yeah, see, let me go second. I'm like, yes, as long as I draw that order, I win.
Then you Misty Arc, then you rode the dragon, then you grab Misty Arc, and you Misty Arc again. I was like, oh, this is just plussing on deck thing.
Yeah, no, that's all the deck is. If you find Misty Arc, you will have, I think, a 65% win rate. Well, I did the math on it. Because you're trying to find your grade 1 pieces. That's why I'm not running that many grade 3s. That's why I'm not running. I didn't choose to run Resident Dragon. My issue with him is you can't find him early.
Yeah.
And the CB. Sometimes you'll notice I don't have a lot of CB if you see my earlier games during the day.
Yep.
And that's my main issue with it.
Hey, if the deck works, it works.
Oh, yeah.
You always got to play. We do have a Leonor player in our group, and he goes full Vase, no mask, Resident Dragon, 7 attacks.
I was about to play that list last second. Main reason I changed it, my buddy Will got me out to test it all last night. I'm like, okay, I'm going back to pure. Or back to like the mix.
Yeah. Hey, it proved well. Look at what it did. Futures is hard to tell. Leonor might not be the best deck in a year for BCS, but new decks are coming in DZ, new toolboxes like we said.
Oh, yeah. I'm really excited for the new Stoic Kea boss monster. The plant girl, butterfly girl. With all the blitz orders.
Correct.
I'm really excited for that.
There we go.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the Luard. I really like playing Luard on CFA. It's really fun.
So, now the Worlds are done. You're staying in Japan a little bit more, doing some sightseeing?
Oh, yeah.
Excited?
Oh, dude, love it.
Yeah, there we go. All right, we got our first place standard winner right here.
An amazing achievement.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
So, how's it feel?
I don't know. I'm just. Je sais pas quoi dire. Juste c'est incroyable. Je pensais pas.
know the words to explain how he's feeling.
I can imagine it. I can't imagine it. I've never been in your shoes.
Avec Shoshodoji, plein de gens avaient dit que c'était vraiment pas le bon call. Je l'ai pris quand même parce que je voulais jouer Dragon Empire et.
He took Shoshodoji. A lot of person told him it was bad choice, but he wanted to prove them wrong, and he did.
As someone who's always played against Shoshodoji since one of my friends has it, I can vouch. The deck surprises, it does good things, it checks boxes. So I'm pretty sure a lot of your opponents didn't know what you did, and the shock factor was a good upper hand.
Yeah, a lot of people play not de manière optimale dans le match-up. Certainly because they didn't know how my deck worked. And a lot of time I was like, okay, they let me an opening here and I can take it and get advantage, etc.
Nice.
Like especially a lot of game in top and high table. A lot of players were like, okay, they're gonna try to Sebelin me, but with the new player card, they're like, okay, I don't care, I still do a turn, and the turn is good.
So yes. What was your hardest match? Was it the finals or was it anything in between?
Basically, if I have to remember really hard game, it's, I think the final is one of the hardest, and the below one is really a hard one too. So I think yes, those two were the hardest game I played.
Awesome. So now you've secured your invite for next year. You excited?
Yes, excited. Before the tournament, I was like, yes, this next season I will focus on premium, and I'm like, okay, I will focus on premium now. I have place for standards, that's fine.
One more time, congratulations, a huge achievement.
Thank you a lot.
All right, with all that, here's some quick closing thoughts at the event. I'll leave Philip in editing later to fully close out thoughts and end this video.
Sucks to be him.
I know, right? But this was an amazing Worlds in Japan, 2023. It's good to be back. A lot of topsy-turvs, a lot of unexpected plays. Shoshodoji got first in standard.
So crazy.
We got Fenrir in premium. I don't remember V, but if I find the information, V premium winner right there. Like, all amazing matches, amazing turnouts. I am really happy for the Jiva player because we got to know him in the hotel and then we got to see him really perform.
It was his favorite deck and he wanted to play it in Worlds and he did so well with it. So happy for him.
It goes to show, because if you take a deck that's viable and it's your favorite deck, that favoritism will help you because you know the deck inside out. You know how it plays, you've played it so much, you know every situation that might happen, the bricks, the rushes, so you're more prepared. I talked to some people during the event, and the biggest thing for Worlds, and I think Solomon actually mentioned this while I was talking to him, is just keep playtesting and develop that autopilot.
The mind space, staying in the mind space. I think the only downside for the event, and I talked to a few players, was when we had that pause in standard.
Yes.
When the system crashed or something, whatever. A lot of players, because we were down for almost an hour, a lot of players lost their momentum.
It was only
mentally.
for standard, but it's exactly that. You're in a groove. Whatever happened. It's unfortunate, but luckily the staff did a great job rebooting it. But that 1 hour is a mental game for a lot of players.
Yeah.
You kind of get out of the groove. You have to reboot yourself. You're basically starting from scratch. It is round 3.
Jet lag's a thing. It catches up.
But overall, an amazing experience.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see how next year is going to shape up because we have Bushiroad Spring Championship Series 2024, 2025. No real information what exactly that means, but I can't wait to find out.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap this up here at the event hall. And like I said, I'll leave whatever B-roll or other stuff Philip at editing is gonna talk about and continue there. So that was mostly the Worlds experience. But of course, after that, we had one more big event at the end, and it is Different Fights Invitational. And Boa Heidi was that not only stressful, but also an amazing time.
And of course, after that, we all went out for drinks. So yeah, that's been the Worlds experience. Hope you guys enjoyed it. One of the things I really wanted to show with this, while it was decently fast and there was a lot of just sightseeing pictures and videos, and everything went through a blur, not really in depth, I did want to show just everything that happens at Worlds. It's not just going to Worlds and going to the tournament and then competing. Well, that's fine and dandy, it's amazing in and of itself, but it's also the experience of trying to go to places. Worlds this year finally went back to Japan, and I cannot tell you how amazing it was to be there. The experience over there is just something I can't even express. You saw from the pictures, you saw from the videos. There was so much to see, and I still haven't seen it. So I'm very much excited to go again next year, regardless of how it went. Either be as a participant or just a guest or maybe in commentator. Who the fuck knows? But I am definitely going to be in Japan for next Worlds because I got so much more to see and so many people, more people to hang out with. Worlds is just a type of experience that does not come often, so I definitely encourage everybody to attempt to go at least once. Build a really good deck, get your game face on, compete, get your invite, and fly all the way over there to Japan, because you're not gonna regret it, trust me. I definitely didn't, and I didn't even play. So, I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you everybody so much for being on this trip with me. Thank you everybody so much for supporting the channel. You guys made this trip possible and made all these memories possible, honestly, so thank you so much. And hopefully I get to see some of you next year in Japan. But until then, I've been Philip, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
He's recording this, by the way.
I know. Are you recording or taking a photo? I don't know which one you're doing.